This video describes how to set up the machine to output the leak test data in the three different modes that are programmed in. In order to change the setup, we have to be logged in as a supervisor function. So I'm going to log in as supervisor. And so then I go into utilities, and here's the output control button. Right, there are three ways of outputting data. One way is to turn on the local printing, and when you turn on the local printing, as it is right now, the data, once you press the button output data from the leak test cycle, gets printed right at the local printer, which is mounted right on the machine, and it's on a 2-inch wide thermal printer. So that's the local printing. Then remote printing prints out the same identical data, but to a remote printer that is connected to the machine via an Ethernet connection. The last method of outputting the data is to store the data into the machine itself. What happens then is from a connector that is a USB connector, a serial connection in the back of the machine, you can connect directly to a computer, and when you do that, the data will be transmitted to in a CSV form, which is basically an Excel spreadsheet. The data gets downloaded into this spreadsheet, and then can be opened up by a computer, and then of course saved in any file name desired. The data is also date stamped and time stamped. The additional way is to retrieve the data is once it's stored, so this is active, is to go ahead and set up the system to download to a flash drive, and once you do that, then you can plug in a flash drive to the USB connection in the back of the machine, and the same file that was being outputted to a computer is instead downloaded into a flash drive. Once you have it downloaded, of course, you take the flash drive off and you go plug it into any computer and call it in as an Excel spreadsheet. In order to download to a flash drive, you have to have this active, and now you're ready to go. In order to download to a flash drive, you also have to make a change to a connection inside of the machine, and that's going to be demonstrated in a separate video.